A lot of people ask me, how did you break through the international market? Well, uh, consistency is one of the things that that has helped me to be on the international scene, and also not limiting my boundaries, and also learning from other photographers, especially the internationally renowned photographers. So I always look at what other photographers are doing out there and checking, especially those who do international work. Now, I remember when I was going to uh, South Africa for the South African Fashion Week. You know, first of all, to get accreditation to shoot there was one of the was tricky because I hadn't done it before. I didn't know how to do it, and I shot at the SA Fashion Week, and from there, now accreditation, and I'm one of the official photographers there. Breaking the international market hasn't been easy, was not easy, and I'll give an example of the Nigerian market, right? Breaking the Nigerian market is not easy, but I went to Nigeria, and I was invited to go and give a talk at a photography conference. And whilst there, other doors opened because I was very open with young photographers, and those young photographers were looking up to me. And from there, they started talking about me and blogging about me. So different bloggers were there, different news agencies were there, and the more they talk about you in a foreign land now, the more people start, oh, who is this person? And boom, here we are. So consistency and producing quality and great works is what speaks for you. So my works have spoken for me to break the international market. How do I manage to stay relevant in the industry? And having won the African Photographer of the Year in 2017, I maintained it last year. But what I'm going to say is that I'm one person who never stops working hard. And I'm one person who never stops shooting. I always tell myself every day that I'm a learner. And when you tell yourself you're a learner, you never become comfortable. You never get comfortable. You never get too comfortable with what you're doing. So I just keep working, shooting, and I don't compete with anybody but myself. So I always tell myself the best competition is myself and not with anybody else. So that keeps me, in check and helps me stay relevant in the industry. I want to mention one of the events that was very challenging, right? And this was the Accra Fashion Week in Ghana. And these are people who have been looking at my pictures, my photography, and they wanted me to produce what we capture in London, what we capture in South Africa, what we capture in the US, with minimal lighting, with they were using this. You see, when we're doing runway fashion photography, we don't use LED lights, we use incandescent lights. So they were using LED lights that were emitting different colors of light. So it's white, it's showing white, but there's some blue, yellow, and that's not good light for the runway. And that's the light that was there at the Accra Fashion Week in 2017. And man, it was something else. It was a huge challenge, actually. And in 2016, because I shot the Accra Fashion Week in 2016 and 2017, it was a challenge, and it was something else to work with different light, and light that's not good for runway fashion. So that was one of my major challenges in photography, and where you are arriving, they've told you to say, okay, we will find the right light when you come, and you arrive there and they didn't do the right light. And now, as a photographer, you're expected to capture crisp images using wrong light, using wrong everything. So that was one of the challenges that was really major at that moment.